నమస్కారం. B+ అనిర్వేద వేదికకి స్వాగతం. B+ అంటే బి పాజిటివ్. బి పాజిటివ్ ఇస్ ద A+ వే టు బి. నా పేరు భాస్కర్ రాయవరం. బి పాజిటివ్ ఇస్ A+ వే టు బి అంటే అనిర్వేదమయమైన జీవితాన్ని అలవరుచుకొని ఉండడం అత్యుత్తమమైన మార్గం A+ వే టు బి. ఇది మనకు మన పెద్దలు చూపించిన ఒక మార్గంగా భావిస్తూ మనం అందరం మన జీవితంలో always thinking positive, keeping positive energy within us and around us, and by being in that space we will have a resonance that is definitely spreading over to people that are either coming in touch with you or not. That is the idea of being in the positive space. When you do that, the world will be a wonderful playground for positive minded people. So on this B+WithBhaskar channel, what we do is we take help of multiple such positive-minded people and do something that resonates that positivity everywhere. And if you are thinking about positive things, there's nothing better than sport. And if you are a sports fanatic, we follow any sport, you know how watching sports, talking about sports can generate that positive energy just from within ourselves, and then it can actually compound and multiply within no time. So what is happening right now in the world is a wonderful game of cricket. Cricket World Cup is happening in India, and there are multiple channels for cricket experts, cricket analysts to talk about. But where would the fans turn up? They come to B+WithBhaskar. So in this channel, all the fans will get together and talk about cricket. We do FANalysis of the fantastic game of cricket. And with that said, I'm going to invite the FANel today. And we have Dr. Raghu from Kuwait, Giri from Dallas, Texas, and Srinivas Keelam from Dallas. Hello. So I'm from Dallas too. So we have a great FANel here. The FANel word comes from the fact that we're a bunch of fans. We love the game of cricket. And then we just want to talk about it all day, all night. We can chat about it every single day, every single minute of the day. And we basically breathe it every moment. So that's what game of cricket is about. And as we do the tradition, manaku ikkada B+ channel entante, every day we sit together and do this program. We thank some people. Whoever vallu ante, for anything that we do in our lives, we take many things for granted. That means, right now the internet is working uninterruptedly, the electricity is coming. If you turn the tap on, in a lot of places you get water. If you throw the trash out, it will disappear somehow. So all these things are somehow magically taking shape. No, there are multiple people working for us to keep our lives in order. They sometimes put their lives in disorder to do that. And just imagine a magnitude of World Cup happening in a country like India, with that many people coming there and traveling, and so many, cricket fans showing up at the stadiums, multiple businesses working all around it to make sure they get every comfort possible. There are so many people working tirelessly to keep those games wonderfully happening for all of us. So let us take a moment and thank all of those frontline workers that are running this society. We call it the B+ salute. So we do that. With that said, let us go ahead and start the panel. So before we do, when we did the last show, we had a predictor meter. Let's keep that going. So let's see how the predictions will take shape. In the first FANalysis, what Giri and Raghu predicted England, New Zealand match. They both predicted New Zealand to win. Raghu gave it 80-20 towards New Zealand, and Giri gave it 65-35 towards New Zealand. I gave it England 70-30. We all know what happened. So Giri and Raghu lead right now in the predictor meter. They not only predicted the game, they also predicted the X factors. Giri picked Conway for his X factor, and Raghu picked Rachin Ravindra as his X factor. So both of them delivered. I mean, how did they deliver? Oh my God, we'll talk about it. So right now in the X factor column and the game prediction column, both Giri and Raghu may get one more extra point because Rachin Ravindra was the man of the match as well. So he would get 2 points for that and 1 point for the prediction. Raghu is 3 and Giri is 2 right now, and I'm 0. So I picked Sam Curran. So maybe I'll get 1. I don't know. Maybe I'll get 0.5. No, okay, I'll get 0 because we didn't win. Yeah, go ahead, Giri.
Winners only will get the point.
Winners only will get the point. Okay, I get that. Perfect. So, Sir Redigaru, whom did you pick, sir? I know you didn't pick it here, but who was your pick?
So, I actually picked New Zealand only.
New Zealand only, okay.
Yeah, he picked it in the DCC FB page.
This is the group, okay. So, we'll give you New Zealand. So, did you have an X Factor player as well?
I've actually not pointed out any X Factor player, but I actually confident that New Zealand is going to win the match.
Okay. So we'll give you 1-0. So in the FANel right now, Srinivas has 1, Giri has 2, and Raghu has 3. So that's how it is, and I have 0. And we'll continue to maintain. I'll put a spreadsheet together. We can share it as we go along. That's part of the fun, right? So we'll have some predictor meter running. Also, many people watched it on YouTube last time. So thank you for doing that. And I will make sure if you are watching it live today on YouTube channel, so please kindly share your comments. Already Babu Gaud is watching. Hearty congratulations. Yeah, thank you, sir, for watching. Please chime in with your views as we go. So first, in the order of things, what we'll do is we'll talk about the opening match. I keep saying India. England, New Zealand match. First one, and then in the order we'll go next matches that happened, which is amazingly entertaining match between Pakistan and Netherlands, and then we'll go ahead with the double-decker match happening tomorrow or in a few hours, and we'll talk about Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, South Africa matches happening on the same day. Full loaded cricket on the weekend, and then followed by India-Australia match. We will talk about all of that in that series, in that sequence. So first of all, the opening match, England-New Zealand. A lot of people viewed it as a revenge match because it was happening right after the last World Cup final. So the revenge really, really happened. So first we'll go with Sir Srinivas Garu, your point of view first for giving a match gurinchi, give a brief about your analysis on it.
Yeah. Thanks, Bhaskar. So basically, as you rightly pointed out, and the New Zealand, so the way basically they came to give a revenge. Okay, so but because they wanted to defeat England in the first World Cup first match. Win number one. Number two, they play, basically they restricted England so below 300. And even though it's a batting pitch, they are actually, they play very systematically. Even New Zealand, the chasing also very systematically. And I think in the fielding also, so definitely they're outstanding. The outstanding bowling and outstanding fielding. They planned such a way, they even when they come to batting for New Zealand, they attack. So they attack such a way that they won't reach, because even if it is rain also, they won't. It won't, definitely going to plus for New Zealand. So anta patadara toti varu vacharu. Definitely, I have a confidence that they are going to win the match.
They're going to win it, yeah.
Yeah, and the way I think the openers, even though they lost the other opener, for with
First
Giro.
ball,
Yeah, first ball, and so sometime what happened, the first over the wicket Bogana, they'll just stay for some time. They not even wait for them. Immediately they started hitting.
Started attacking, yeah.
So that's why I feel that they came with the power that they want to win the match.
With the right intent. Perfect. Giri, what do you think?
Yeah, thank you, Bhaskar garu. Thanks for the panel. Yes, definitely, anta one-sided untadani aithe anukoledu. Definitely, I expected that it would have been a competitive game. Anta one-sided untadani aithe matram asalu expect cheyaledu. I mean, I still thought 282 at the end of the day is still a good score given the bowling
England should have done better defending it. Yeah,
correct. So they should have bowled well, and like Owen Morgan and Nazir Hussain and also Ian Ward pointed out after the post-match presentation, I think they bowled all the way, like offside, leg side, straight. Ekkada padithe akkada bowling chesi. There was no line and length at all in England.
Very, very listless. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah. So Raghu, what do you think about England-New Zealand match?
Yeah, England-New Zealand match was a pleasant surprise for most of the Kiwi fans actually, because as I said in the first show also, I was waiting for Kiwis to take revenge for that rule, which was not made by both teams actually. Still, they came with a point actually. They were in the team. They were in the game. They were in the game right from the ball one.
Yeah.
I found England lacking in that. They were not prepared for that. They were not prepared for the counter attack, budge ball cricket coming back to them. They were not prepared for it. All bowlers went around 7 plus.
7 runs, 8 runs per over.
Shows that how bad they bowl actually.
They lost it with 15 overs to spare almost. So which was the
2.146 is the net run rate now for New Zealand. So that's a lot.
That's the most beautiful part about New Zealand winning. So they not only won the match, they immediately had sights. So you were playing at the very first match of the World Cup. Look at their strategy, right? They were very aware that this World Cup, with so many competing, very well talented teams playing at each other, net run rate will become a factor. And they're already sighing. I mean, that was, to me, was very impressive from the coaches, from the think tank, whoever guided that strategy to saying, hey, we're going to win this, but let's win it in such a way that net run rate manaku full ga top lo kuchipettettuga for long time to come. So everybody's going to win 1-1 matches. And then guess what? New Zealand is going to sit on top because their net run rate, I don't think anybody will come close anytime soon. And 250 runs partnership, I don't think that one will be the best partnership for the entire World Cup. I'm going to predict that. I don't think anybody...
273 to be precise, I guess.
273 is the partnership. Yeah, 250 plus runs. I don't think there will be another 250 partnership in this World Cup.
That's the World Cup's number 4. But I rate it as number 1 because the rest of the 3 came against Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka.
Right.
One of such is from Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar.
Yeah.
That was one, and 2 other came against Zimbabwe. But this one is a quality team, defending champions there.
Yeah.
And their bowling is
World Cup
superlative compared to Mark Woods and Sham Karans, and it's not all lollipop bowling there going on. 145 plus going on there. Still, these 2 guys, young guys from the same city. I think they are from the same city, if I remember. Yeah, they play for same county in New Zealand. Which county I forget actually.
Auckland. They play for Auckland.
No, they stay in the same city. I forget actually, because this convoy is a guide for Rachin Ravichandran. He says after the match also.
Together, they're friends, and They share, I think who comes to Bengaluru to practice? Rachin comes to Bengaluru to practice cricket, and he shares all the tips to Conway on how to play in India and all of that. So just amazing to see friends doing that really, really well. So we'll come to the friends.
I was watching the match, 2019 World Cup. He was watching in Bengaluru actually.
Rachin?
Amazing story actually. Rachin's is amazing story, really.
Then whole Rachin name has picked up as well. So let's talk about that too for a bit. So Rachin ante valla nanna parents ki cricket fanatics, Indian cricket system ta. And of course, Ra stands for Rahul Dravid, Chin stands for Sachin. So he's now Rachin. And vaadi peru మీద చర్చ అంత బాగా వైరల్ అవుతుంది. So that's a nice one. So చాలా మంది, many pundits didn't even give New Zealand a chance to reach to semi-finals. But you will never discount New Zealand. You will never discount New Zealand. They have, I think, the highest number of times they made it to semi-finals among any other teams. I think 12 plus number of times semis kocharu vallu. So the kind of form they're showing right now as a team, without Kane Williams being in the team. So now they'll have a good problem to have when Kane comes back. They may change the opening competition or combination going forward. We'll see how that goes. So we'll go to the next topic. So England-New Zealand match, as expected, was many people gave either team a chance, but nobody predicted a type of one-sided drubbing. So it was 80-20. Raghu, maybe you called one-sided drubbing, I don't know, by calling it 80-20. You didn't even give England a chance. So
But I was sure about it because I know without Stokes what England can do.
Yeah. So, but that's
he's a big X factor for them because he gives that motivation in the field.
And Conway, man,
that kind of player
he is. I mean, Conway, man, what a talent he is, kada. Asalu em kodtado.
Yeah, I think after 100, so after crossing 100, even so the way I think he reached 50, right, and hit the sixes. Okay.
Yeah. So it was very nice to see them sharing. Like when Rachin was scoring, he was on the second pedal. When he started scoring, Rachin went to the second pedal. So amazing. And I actually see a lot of Yuvraj Singh in Rachin, the way, because he's a left-hander, the way his bat flows. And whole backlift on the arc.
Got a wicket. He got a very important wicket yesterday match. Well, so. That's why he got the player of the match, though Conway got 150.
Yeah, I think because of that one wicket, he got the man of the match. So we should call it player of the match.
Not only wicket, I mean, he bowled very economically. I mean, very less boundaries he conceded. That's
correct.
More
important. That is very important because given the fact that England was only playing buzz ball and not giving boundaries to them, was giving wickets to the other guys. So, which is very, very good to see. So let's wrap up on the England-New Zealand match. Let's go to the next match that happened. Everybody was eyeing Pakistan-Netherlands match that happened next day. And Pakistan-Netherlands, there were many surprises. So to me, having Pakistan down 3 wickets in 10 overs is a win for Netherlands. And they were 120 for 2 while chasing. So that's another win for them as well, even though they didn't win the match. So let's quickly talk about it. Giri, what do you think about Pakistan? What are your observations, Akada?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, to begin with, I think Babar Azam lost an opportunity to score runs. So it's a great opportunity for him to score at least a quick 50 or maybe, take it to the 100. So,
get into the form, right? Get into
the form and, that's a great opportunity. And Hyderabad wicket is not so, it's not that, fearsome wicket where Babar Azam cannot bat. So.
Yeah, it's not a 39 for 3 wicket for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I was disappointed.
Watch out for these 2 guys. They are going to trouble many teams. Aryan Dutt and also the Jackerman. They were bowling extremely good off spin there. It's a quality off spin there going on. And he's known buddy for any off spinner. Babar Azam is like our Kohli. He's known buddy for off spinners. So he went out.
Babar Azam,
struggled a lot actually. He struggled for 3 overs. He struggled. Literally, his struggle was ended by.
So that was a good strategy. If you see how they put the fielders for Babar Azam, they basically cut out the scoring areas. And because of that, he played a wrong shot. So Srinivas Garu, tell me about your opinion on Pakistan match.
Yeah, so Pakistan, I think if you look into their opening partnerships in the last couple of matches, they are not doing that much great, they're not able to stand.
Yeah.
And Babar Azam, I was actually expecting, కొంచెం score చేస్తారని నాకు I was hoping. Okay. And then their main strength is the bowling. So what I feel, because today they won just because of their bowling.
And also one partnership in the middle. That's what got them back.
Rijwan and he did very well, and both the partnership. And so I thought, they won't one stage they won't cross even 200 plus. I mean, then I thought, okay, they'll cross 250. Then the way I think the 7 votes are there, but they lost a couple of wickets, and then they reach 280 plus. So I thought, okay, so there's a good decent score in that particular stadium. But I think the way I thought, at least, the New Zealand, I mean, basically the Netherlands is going to give a good fight. But the bowling, the main score strength is the Pakistan today, and definitely they have world-class bowling. And they lost, in one stage, I think they are doing good in the Netherlands. But however, when they took the couple of wickets quickly, they lost the grip.
Yeah, I think that's they don't have depth in the batting. They have few good players. Keelam was good.
No, though Pakistan won it, I don't talk about Pakistan at all yesterday's match, because that's completely that Dutchman show. The fact that they lost by 80 runs and with 9 overs to spare will talk about their inexperience, not more than that. If an experienced team, they might have won it very easily.
Correct,
a bit of brain applied there, they might have won it.
182 for 6 in 32 overs. Any other
big disappointment for Pakistan. Always is the Fakhar Zaman's form nowadays. He's not scoring. And better for them to bring out Rizwan to open. Because he is a proven opener, and he hits the ball very well. And hope this tank will push Fakhar Zaman to number 4.
Guy was not supposed to play, right? He was given a chance because some other injury was happening. So Shakil played really, really well. So he's a new talent for them, for sure. And of course, the
disappointment was Shaheen again. Shaheen was not up to the mark yesterday for Pakistan. And I didn't expect this guy to do very well. I think Giri Garu picked him, Dil Lady.
Was your player, right?
I didn't expect his batting so gracious. It was
so in fact, hey, we should give Giri an extra point for picking Diledi, because he could have been man of the match. Actually, he got 4 wickets and 50 plus runs. He could have been the player.
I saw the batting actually. I didn't expect his bowling to be so effective. He was just hitting the stumps, top. I don't know, Rizwan ball was, I think Rizwan, he was
reversing the ball.
Bowled him, no? Rizwan got bowled, yeah.
So that was actually reversing at that point. Nobody expected the ball to reverse, and he was able to reverse and swing.
I was shocked. The guy with a strike rate of around 100 and 95, he was shocked with that ball actually.
Yeah, it was a good ball.
He bowled very well yesterday.
So for Pakistan, it was Haris Rauf that got them back into the game. Without that spell of Haris Rauf bowling and getting 3 wickets at the middle order, the Dutch may have actually won the match. But again, Pakistan is too good to lose to Netherlands. They had a scare, of course, but they survived, I would believe. But 250 after they crossed 250, I thought they were out of danger, because they have good enough bowling to protect 250 plus scores. And Netherlands didn't have depth in batting. So like Raghu was saying, because of inexperience. So, all right, Giri, I'll give you one more point. So you and Raghu are tied because you picked delay.
Thank you.
So you're 3 and 3 right now. So yeah, Raghu was betting on the other guy, the Telugu guy.
Teja
Nidamanuru.
I even give Netherlands a chance to win also. Yesterday I said Pakistan all the way, but hope for the expect for a
possible upset. I mean, if not
upset.
If not
because
now,
I saw Pakistan in the Asia Cup. I saw Pakistan in the warm-up matches. They were not prepared for mentally prepared.
Well as a team, but
prepared because of their internal fights, or I'm not sure what's happening in the media. According to the media, we are talking. In the internal fights and all this, team is not gelled out. I felt that may get a shock, then they will get gel up. Usually they will lose their first matches usually. That's why I predicted to Dutchman. But thanks
So
to
let's-
Mohammed,
let's move on to-
rough pace. Actually, rough pace. Got Dutchman caught in the wrong foot.
The
So
other
we-
point,
Yeah.
one last point I want to raise is about the crowd pulling into the stadium. I think we discussed it offline, but even the Ahmedabad match, and that was the biggest disappointment in New Zealand.
Yeah, the very
England
first
and-
World Cup opener.
Why 42,000
Yeah.
is not a decent number.
No, but
It's just because it is 1/3 stadium, we cannot say 42,000
not
is a
that,
decent
Raghu.
number for
Not
any
that.
big.
Not that World Cup opener.
No,
Right.
official number was 42,000. 42,000 is not a
No,
small
it
number.
is- when you have a stadium with 132,000 capacity, you should at least fill 50% of that.
Don't
So-
expect that. Expect India-Pakistan match with
No, that is- No,
150,000.
filling stadium for India-Pakistan match, nobody cares. But when you have England and New Zealand playing, it's a World Cup opener.
Yeah.
And if you want this game to survive, ODI game, you have to bring crowds to the place. So they should
They
have
should have
opened-
gone for a smaller stadium, probably.
Yeah, they
That
should
could
have
been
given
a better
to, they should have given it to people to do all of that, right? So
Yeah, I think they would have given some tickets to college students or maybe
Correct.
some discount kind of thing. So they could actually, encourage at least the first game, right? You need to show that much, support to the teams and the two opening match. And if you see 20%, 25% is not filled, right? It doesn't look nice, as Bhaskar pointed out, right? So 120,000 capacity on a stadium ni Kochi only 25%. Not even when in the morning, when the afternoon it started, it just only hardly about 10,000, so 15,000 uన్నారు. Only thing is అది working day అయిపోయింది. Second day అది afternoon అయిపోయింది, but people started coming after 4 o'clock.
The రెండో పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే అసలు ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ ఓపెనింగ్ ఫిక్స్చర్ ఐ అండర్స్టాండ్ వన్ టీమ్ క్యాన్ బి వన్ ఆఫ్ ద టీమ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ది లాస్ట్ ఫైనల్ బట్ ఐ థింక్ ఇండియా షుడ్ హావ్ బీన్ ప్లేయింగ్ ద ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ అట్లీస్ట్ దట్ వుడ్ హావ్ ఫిల్డ్ ద
I don't know why this change actually. Usually host is the one taking
exactly.
No, I think if you look into the pattern, right? So whoever actually lost the match in the last final, I think they are going to play the first match.
yeah. So that's how it is. Last finalists will play the first match of the World Cup.
Yeah.
That's the tradition anyway. So let's talk about next two matches: Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, South Africa. Right? So double decker you call them because the same day two matches happening same time. That's the terminology. I was corrected by Giri and Raghu. I was thinking that double headers, but no, double header is a different definition. So definitely, so Giri, let's talk about a Bangladesh-Afghanistan match. Two Asia, rising star Afghanistan, Bangladesh always formidable in Asian conditions. So what do you think?
Sure. I mean, I will definitely go for Afghanistan because they are playing really well and they have a good combination and a balance of both batting and bowling. And when you compare it with the current structure or current form of Bangladesh, I think they will come through in this game. Afghanistan will win this game. That's what my prediction.
Wow, Afghanistan for you. And who will be
100%.
your player for Afghanistan?
So I'm definitely looking forward for that Gurbaz wicketkeeper batsman. Gurbaz guy.
Gurbaz
So,
earlier, you picked Gurbaz.
in the bowling department, I would 100% go with Rashid Khan.
Rashid Khan, okay. So, Sir Srinivas, Sir Miru, what do you think?
Yeah, so definitely I will go with Bangladesh this time. Okay, so now they have the young player right now. They include young player right now. So I think two of the new players they included now. I think
four rather than 4 under-19 players are there actually.
Yeah. So that's the reason, because when you see the young blood, right, they want to fight. So not like other people, because now I've seen some changes definitely going to benefit, basically a Bangladesh team, apart from, the whatever they have senior resources, senior players like Das and team and Rahman and all things. But definitely they have a very good team right now with young players, flood with young players. They have a passion to fight. At the same time, వాళ్ళకి ఆఫ్ఘనిస్తాన్కి ఎందుకంటే, because even though I know Rashid Khan is one of the world-class all-rounder, But
Mhm.
somehow ఈ ఆఫ్ఘనిస్తాన్ one stage లో they fight for a 250 to a 300 also, but at the same time they collapse suddenly.
Mhm.
In middle order is not that much strong in Afghanistan, so batting order. But this for tomorrow match, I'll go with Bangladesh,
Okay.
and definitely I'll vote with Bangladesh tomorrow.
So Srinivas, you're predicting Bangladesh, and do you have any players you want to pick?
So Das is one of the player. I'll go with that, and then Shanto is another.
Shanto is the one, okay.
So yeah, for he's also the top adder.
Okay.
So I'll go with these two players. So and also Rahim is the wicket keeper. He also batting very well, and so these three players I'm actually just choosing them as the key players for the
Key
Bangladesh
players.
tomorrow
Yeah.
win.
Okay. Very, very good. Raghu, what's your pick?
This is actually very tough, unpredictable teams to pick, actually, both of them.
Yeah.
I go with Afghanistan just because they have the experience. As
they have
Dr.
more
Srinivas
experience than Bangladesh?
were telling that under 19 team and enthusiastic, maybe they will go, it will go against to them because it's a match opener. We've seen the guys like Teja. Very few people will have that mental strength to bear the pressure of an opening match in a World Cup.
Yeah.
We have to watch out these guys. No, these guys are very interesting guys, but Hriday, Shaful Guy, Tanjid Hassan, Tanjim Hassan, these are all the under 19 player pick for them. Actually, these are interesting guys, but I don't know how they will take the pressure. But one negative thing, Afghanistan, is they're always underperformers in the ICC big tournaments. They never perform to their potential.
And also,
Number one. Number two, they never had the strength of ODIs on their history. They play very less ODIs actually compared to T20s. So that's the only negative thing for them. But watch out for my man, wicketkeeper batsman from them. That's my pick. Team is Afghanistan, and player will be the this one. Who is that? Gurbaz?
Gulbaz.
Yeah, Gurbaz.
Gulbaz.
Gurbaz will be my batsman.
Gurbaz.
Yeah, my watch out for bowling for Mujibur Rahman. We'll go for him.
So Mujibur
is a very good 10-over bowler than Rashid. That's what I feel.
Oh, you pick over Rashid. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to go with actually I think Bangladesh is more experienced. I'll go with Srinivas here. I'm going to pick Bangladesh as well. And so yeah, my player definitely is the all-rounder, the captain for Bangladesh. I'm going to go with Shakib Al Hasan. He'll be my player. And yeah, Shakib Al Hasan, right, the captain.
Yeah.
And from a bowling standpoint, I'm actually going to go on the other side. I'll pick Rashid Khan.
Yeah.
So let us see how that happens. And then the next match is the big one, Sri Lanka, South Africa. So let's go quickly. Raghu, what's your prediction? It's a tough one.
Lankans.
You go with Lankans. Okay, Raghu, Sri Lanka.
Just because of Prote's weakness against spin.
Okay.
And yeah, I go with them.
And the match is happening in
Delhi.
Delhi, right?
Yeah, Delhi. That's why I picked the Sri Lankan team, because the weather there, one.
Delhi is going to spin.
Pitch there, number two. Pitch may not spin so much, but weather is a big factor for them because very hot there.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I will go with Sri Lanka.
All right.
There's a lot of X factors in Sri Lankan team actually.
So pick two players, bowling and player of the match.
My favorite, we discussed Vella Liga is there always. With
You're going to go Vella Liga, and then any batsman, anybody that you're going to pick for a top scorer?
Yeah, Kushal Perera. Super form he showed in the what is it called? warm-up matches.
Warm-up matches. Yeah, Kushal did really well. So how about you, Giri?
So I would say it's definitely a straightforward match for South Africa. I will go 75-25 to South Africa to this match.
Oh, 75-25 to South Africa, Giri. Wow, okay.
Yeah, 75-25 South Africa. And
Same 75-25 to Sri Lanka from my side.
You're going to be the other way. Okay.
Yeah. So the reason is, number one, the match is happening in Delhi. It's predominantly a batting friendly wicket. And my two picks from South African team are Themba Bavuma and Quinton de Kock.
You're picking Bavuma, okay?
Yeah, he can play all 50 overs and he has that patience. And off late he has scored some brilliant centuries against Australia.
Okay.
1 year back I would not have picked him, but as on today I can.
Now he's playing his better cricket than he was a year ago.
Absolutely playing very well. So in the bowling department, I would go with Kagiso Rabada.
Rabada, okay. So Raghu,
for me, for South African X factor will be Klaasen. Take it. Yesterday also I told, in the first match also I told. He's a man to watch actually. He's a man to watch, and he's a very good player of spin. That's very important.
Correct.
He plays very well.
What do you think? What's your
the tomorrow match is so 80% goes to South Africa.
80? Oh, 80.
So
whole FANel is with the whole FANel is full of South African fans, huh? Okay. Good.
So the reason is, I'll tell you one thing. So from my it's basically they have compared to Sri Lanka, South Africa they have an edge because they have a de Kock and they have a Klaasen and they have a very good middle order. They have a very good captain, as Giri mentioned. So he's doing very good these days, I think, and these are the good. The all plus point for them is right now. In fact, they have the captain is in form, and de Kock is also doing good, and also they have
Miller way.
David Miller.
David Miller there. And
David Miller is there, and then they also have a Klaasen, who's a wicket keeper, is also doing good. And because they have two options, like de Kock or Klaasen, but however tomorrow they may go with the de Kock only. But tomorrow is I'm sure definitely they're going to show their best performance against Sri Lanka opening match tomorrow, because they want to start on a good note tomorrow.
Both will play. I think de Kock will play as a batsman.
Yeah.
De Kock will play as an opener.
Klaasen will play as a wicketkeeper batsman.
Yeah.
I think because Klaasen they cannot ignore now. He's in top form now.
In top form,
they cannot ignore
they
him.
will play Klaasen for sure. But how does the combination work if they do that? So
Jansen will come. Jansen is very X factor for Sri Lankans with his pace and could be Jansen. I don't know.
Yeah, even
but for me.
Even their opening batsman like Markram, right? Aidan Markram. So he's also, definitely I'll go with South Africa. They definitely wanted to show this time the power, and then the first opening match, I don't know, but definitely I have a confidence that they're going to win the match against Sri Lanka. And that's what. And also they have a very good bowlers as well, and they have Keshav Maharaj, and they do have Nigdi.
Let's have a comparison with the batting and captain wise. Sanaka is the best captain.
Yeah,
best ODI captain I know in this present world out of 10 teams. So captaincy equalizes.
Yeah.
And let us talk about the team bowling. They have got Patirana.
Yeah.
Nobody can pick him up. He is a Melinga coming up Melinga. And they have got Villalige, they got the Salankas who spin across, turf across. So comparatively, the spin department here, Maharaja, and it's a weaker thing.
Yeah.
Only they depend heavily on Rabada.
South Africa is a pace attack, right? They have Lungi.
They heavily depend on two people only, Rabada and Lungi Ngidi. These two can go. We know that these two are most inconsistent bowlers in the world.
Yeah,
they can go bad or they can go good, too good.
Yeah, one negative thing about South Africa is they cannot take the pressure.
No, actually, spin department also poor, sir. Yeah. Compared to Sri Lankan, If this pitch, as
Yeah,
Giri Garu said, the batting pitch, okay, maybe a equal
Yeah.
show from both of the teams. If it is a spinning track,
yeah, then they have a
Africans are
trouble.
gone.
Correct. I agree with
Gone,
you. Yeah.
gone,
That's
gone.
the reason for I just say 80% I want to go out with South Africa, just because of they're very poor in spin bowling. But however, I have a confidence tomorrow. In fact, I have a fantasy also. I picked up South Africa. So far I got two matches I won in fantasy.
All right, so that's awesome. And I'm going to pick Sri Lanka as well, just because of their spin ability. They're going to have a spin web over South Africa, and I'm going to pick Lalage and Shanaka as well for the players.
And they also Mendes also there, right? Kushal Mendes.
Yeah, Kushal. I picked up not Kushal Pereira actually. Kushal Mendes. Sorry,
Yeah.
not Pereira. Pereira is okay, but
Yeah.
Kushal Mendes is the
Mendes is
batsman
the-
for
yeah.
me. Yeah.
Mendes is playing well actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick Dasan Shanaka and I'm not sure. Velalage, they're going to play Velalage, right? Hopefully, they will do.
Because he has to play. Without him, they cannot balance now.
So
Because
Yeah,
he
Sri
proved-
Lanka already named their 11. Yes,
yeah,
he's playing.
so we are 50-50. I'm going to give 65-35 to Sri Lanka, and we'll see how that goes. And from Klaasen is a player to watch as well. So from South Africa side, I'm going to pick Klaasen and Rabada for players to watch. We'll see. Next match we have. Let's talk about the final one that we all want to talk about, which is next FANel will be after India-Australia match. We'll meet after that. So let's talk about India-Australia. So India has a shocker news with Gill being diagnosed with dengue, and we don't know if that's going to be. I mean, they're giving medications. They're still hopeful for him to show up.
Yeah.
So Srinivas Garu, what is your take on India-Australia match?
If Gill is not playing, definitely Australia have edge, but definitely I'll give a 50-50 to because maybe tomorrow I can decide. But right now, today, it's
so assuming Gill doesn't play, let's pick it.
Australia.
You're going to pick Australia if Gill doesn't play. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So Australia for Srinivas. And then who are your players for Australia?
Australia is Maxwell.
Glenn
And,
Maxwell. Okay.
And David Warner.
David Warner. Okay. Sebash.
Okay. And Smith.
Smith. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you got to pick one batsman, two bowlers.
Yeah.
Right?
So
either way, that's okay. Doesn't matter. One of them will be player of the match or whatever. You have three players.
Cummins is one of their top bowler.
Yeah. So Pat Cummins. So you got to pick one of the bowlers and then one batsman and one player of the match.
I think there's one more bowler which I want to just choose tomorrow. I mean, when there is a eighth, right? And I actually choose that. 1 second. So we have one more. So our friend Australia.
Mitch Marsh?
No. I have my favorite bowler is there.
Stark, right? Mitchell Stark.
Abbott or what?
No. Yeah. So Mali is so.
Stoinis, Hazelwood.
I'll go with the spinner. I'll depend upon this Zampa.
Adam Zampa. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And so these are the thing, and also Marcus Stoinis is all-rounder, so he's a key player for Australia if at all our Gill is not playing. So we are 60%, 55% to Australia, and then 45%
so
to.
When I get down to predictions low, you get to pick three players, one for bowler, one for batsman, and player of the match, right?
Yeah.
So we can go the entire 11 and say I have.
No, definitely. So what I'll do one thing, I think as the best best bowlers, one you can go with Pat Cummins.
Okay.
And then go with Adam Zampa.
Okay. So you have Zampa, Cummins, and David Warner. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have you those three. Let's go, Raghu. What do you think? India, Australia. Of course, you'll pick India. So
100. 100 to India.
100
Bharat, Bharat,
India.
or Bharat.
So,
No one can beat Bharat on that pitch, actually. This is Chennai pitch.
Chennai,
And
okay.
Chennai weather, Chennai weather. So my man is Ravichandran Ashwin. Go for him.
You have R. Ashwin, okay. And
R.
bowler?
Ashwin is a man, and bowler all-rounder will be only we have one, Hardik Pandya. So
Okay.
man of the match, I'll go.
Who's your best batter? Who is your best batter?
I'm picking up Sky, in case if.
I may not even play, man. Don't even worry. Sky is not going to play.
No, in case Gil is not playing, Sky is sure.
No, if Gil is not playing, Ishan Kishan will play.
No.
Yeah.
Gil will no, Rahul will open. No, take it from my side. Gil not playing, Rahul will open.
That is also a prediction, by the way. So you're saying
Gil is not playing.
KL Rahul will open and Sky will come in the order.
Yeah.
What do you think, sir? Srinivas garu, Meeru?
Yeah. So I think Rahul will open. That's correct.
You're saying Rahul will open and you play Sky or Ishan?
Rahul will play, and then Sky is going to be now number one down, so he'll come down.
No, he won't come number one down. He will come.
But Ishan will not play.
Ishan will not play. Okay.
Yeah.
So Giri, would you pick Ishan over Sky or Sky over Ishan?
Definitely, I would pick Ishan Kishan as an opener just to give that left-hand, right-hand combination right on the top, just to unsettle the Australian bowling lineup.
Gil is not left-hander.
No. If you're going to have a choice.
No, one-on-one have to pick, right-hander should be picked by right-hander.
Not necessarily. He's saying if he's going to alternately choose.
Yeah.
Between
Ishan is reserve wicket keeper. They don't even consider him for any 11, I think. Not only this match, any match. I don't think so.
Okay, that's what you feel. Let's see what Giri feels.
No, Sky is the X factor, for them.
No,
they want to include him.
I'm okay, Raghu. That is what you think. I want to see what Giri thinks.
Yeah, definitely my point of view is Ishan Kishan and Rohit Sharma, the openers, and then rest of the team.
So you won't pick Surya Kumar Yadav. Okay. For me, the same problem. I am tossed between playing Surya Kumar Yadav versus Ishan Kishan. So I will vote for Ishan Kishan playing as an opener for India if Gil doesn't play. If Gil plays, all bets are off. Gil plays and KL Rahul bats in the middle. Shreyas Iyer plays where he is.
Yeah.
No scope for Sky. That's 11 we're going to have. R. Ashwin will play. Ravi and Jadeja will play.
For me, actually, I was thinking that maybe even Gil is fit. Sky they may fit in Sky somewhere.
Yeah.
How?
I feel that because they watched
give you 11. How?
Finishing the matches.
That means Shreyas Iyer will be dropped.
No. He will be there.
How do
they will go with the 6 batsmen. They will go with the 6 batsmen, 1 all-rounder, 4 bowlers.
So
that's what I feel. I drop Shardul or.
So you're going to play R. Ashwin,
two pacer, Bumrah and Simran, Bumrah and
Siraj, Ashwin,
Siraj and
Pandya.
Bumrah, Siraj and Pandya will be 3. And Ashwin and
5 bowlers
Jadeja.
is risky, man, with Australia.
Jadeja.
Huh?
So 5th bowler is Jadeja, right? Jadeja again all-rounder, right?
No, Jadeja, Ashwin.
Yeah.
Okay. HP
Bumrah.
is
Bumrah.
Siraj and Hardik Pandya. So you don't have backup for Hardik Pandya.
But I doubt Kuldeep will go down or not. I doubt them. But it's a guess. Somewhere they will try to fit Sky. But may not be the case.
Yeah. So because the match is against Australia, we need to have strong.
Kuldeep Yadav will play, sir. Kuldeep Yadav will he's going to play all World Cup matches. Okay. If you cannot drop Kuldeep Yadav, he is our match-winning bowler in the middle overs. Yeah. So Kuldeep Yadav will play. Ashwin will play. Jadeja will play. Right? Hardik Pandya.
So I have to pick the players then who is 100% in
Yadav will come in.
100% in 11. So I will pick Rohit.
So that is given, Raghu. So we know Rohit.
My man is Rohit. No, my man will be the Rohit.
Okay.
Instead of Sky, because you are telling maybe not be there, may not be in 11. R. Ashwin also may not be in 11.
No, Chennai or Ashwin will be there.
Yeah.
The bowler will be R. Ashwin and the all-rounder to watch is instead of Pandya, why can't Jadu? Because his own team, home pitch. Let us see. Home pitch from the IPL. Yeah, Chennai.
So you got R. Ashwin and Jadu, and who is your batter?
Batter will be Hitman.
Hitman. Okay, you go with Rohit. So Giri, you picked who is your player? I mean, we talked about combinations. You're picking India for win?
Yes, India for win, 60-40, it will be India, and Virat Kohli is my pick for this game.
Virat Kohli as a batsman. Who is a bowler and all-rounder?
So, bowler, it's a tough choice. Probably I'll go with the spinner, any of the spinners. So I can't name the spinner,
Pick
but
one. No, you have to pick one.
Kuldeep.
Kuldeep Yadav, for sure, Kuldeep Yadav.
Okay.
And all-rounder, for this match, I would go with Hardik Pandya.
Go with Hardik Pandya. Sir, Srinivas, me pick, sir. You picked already Australia. You got it done.
Yeah,
So
I already did.
I'm going to pick India, and I'm going to pick Virat Kohli for batsman. You're going to pick Kuldeep for bowler, and then Jadeja for all-rounder. So, and that's my take. Kuldeep Yadav is going to run through Australia. He's going to just nail them down. So that's my take. Virat Kohli with Australia in World Cup match. He's going to take on. So that's the predictions. I have Virat Kohli. Let me write it down before I forget. So I have Virat.
So let me make it clear in FANalysis that in the FANel, wherever Bharat is playing, I will give other team 0 only. Just take it for all the
100-0.
I don't even look at form. I don't look at the pitch. I don't look at the player. I don't.
That's
look at the
very
ranking.
biased.
Nothing. I'm not biased.
You cut him down. You tie him with chains. You don't feed him for a month. He will still say Bharat. So that's what Raghu does all the time.
And we wish the second Bharat team to win a gold today. They are going to play Afghanistan Asian Games. Yeah, we wish all the best for them. These guys nailed Bangladesh in the semi-finals. So 97 they were allowed. 96
As a country, we are heading towards 100 medals. That's another greatest achievement.
Yeah, the greatest achievement. Today we are going to reach 100 because
today, we are going to hit.
Sure of 5 medals today. 95 is the tally now. Those were the days where only single-digit numbers were there. From there to 100 is a very good achievement. Still, we are 1/3 of China's, but hopefully we'll pick up. Jai Ho Bharat. Yeah.
Jai Ho Bharat, and wonderful FANalysis happened. So let's call it.
No, I was about to tell this one. No, 97 all out Bangladeshi people, and our people just brushed it off in 10 overs. Gaikwad and this guy Tilak Verma, because our assistant.
The team that got selected for Asian Games, it's as good as any other international Indian team.
It can play a World Cup team actually. World Cup.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's not a second string team anymore.
You watch them. Shishwe is firing them like anything.
Correct.
He's knocking breaking the Bharat team, original team doors actually.
You're going to win the gold medal comfortably, Asian Games.
Yes. Afghanistan, nothing.
99% I'm going for India.
It's very, very good. So let's. I'm going to giving 100% India. Australia, even though they're a strong team, not as strong to beat India in Chennai. So there is no chance for Australia to win that match. So that's pretty much the wrap on the FANalysis episode this week. So we'll meet again after India-Australia match sometime during the week, and then talk more. Let me see if there are any comments on YouTube. I think Friday evening, not many watching. So that's awesome. No problem. People can watch later and comment. So that's it, sir. Thank you so much for your time, Giri, Srinivas, and Raghu. Have a great day. Let's also clap for all the people that are making these matches happen. Let's cheer for the best cricket that is possible.